Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Learn a Trade channel. My name is Kevin Tate. Today, I will be presenting a video through Marmon Link Food Service Technologies on the IDC Pro nozzle, drip tray, splash panel, and ADA touchpad training. I hope you enjoy this video.
Hello, my name is Bert with Marmon Link, part of Marmon Food Service Technologies. In this IDC Pro training module, I will be talking about the nozzle assembly, drip tray, splash panels, and the ADA touchpad. First of all, let's talk about the diffuser and gasket that goes in the nozzles. There's two different designs out there. There's the legacy two-piece design, and then there's the overmolded design. First, we'll talk about the legacy two-piece design. As you can see here, there are notches in the center, notches on the center here that you can see, these two notches, and they line up with notches in the diffuser. And that's how you line up the gasket when you're installing a gasket or a replacement gasket into the diffuser. The same gasket and diffuser is the same on either side. One side of the gasket is relatively flat. This is the one on the left here. This is that surface area is relatively flat. If you were to flip this one over, the gasket over, on the other side, it's going to have raised bumps around the holes. Shown in the picture here, the left gasket is in the down position. The right gasket is in the up position. The flat side of the gasket goes against the diffuser itself, and the bumps are up and exposed, so that when the diffuser is installed in the unit, the bumps on the gasket contact the upper diffuser assembly and provide a seal that prevents syrup crossover and also water between the ports and the holes. Now, the current design is called an overmolded design. And what that means is that the gasket itself here is molded right into the diffuser. It's all one piece. This gasket doesn't come on out. It's already pre-molded in at the factory. So, but again, that same gasket diffuser nozzle can be used on either side. This overmolded design is backwards compatible with units that have the two-piece design. And again, when the diffuser is installed in the unit, the bumps on the gasket contact the upper diffuser and provide that seal that keeps the crossover from happening. Removing the drip tray. To remove the drip tray on an IDC Pro, you loosen the two screws located on the far left and right side on the top back of the drip tray. You don't have to remove them, just loosen them. Then you lift the drip tray bracket keyholes to clear the loosened screws. Then you can remove the cladding if you want, but it's not necessary for the full removal of the drip tray. The upper nozzle panel removal, talking about that. Right here, you can see this black plastic panel around the nozzle. Over in here, this whole underside panel is a one-piece panel that we're talking about here. And to start to remove that, the arrow's pointing at a knurled thumb screw. This you want to loosen and remove and take it away from that metal tab. Then you want to pull the panel forward and down, making sure to clear the ice dispense lever and then each of the dispense nozzles. A improperly installed upper nozzle cover can interfere with the touchscreen if you go to try to close it. And this would prevent the ice agitation from dispensing because if the door's not shut completely, the magnetic switch isn't activated and the unit will not agitate the ice and dispense. Here, there's the lower splash panel or the backsplash panel of the unit. To do that, you loosen two screws on each side of the lower splash panel. Now, you don't have to remove them, you just have to loosen them so that you can slide up, forward, and out at the bottom to remove. Now, lifting it up, note that there's tabs on the bottom here, a tab here and a tab on each side. Here's another view showing the tab. Now, that tab is what locks it in place in the bottom, and of course, the keyway and the screw is what holds the thing in place when you tighten it up. Take care not to damage the ADA keypad right here when removing the panel. And lastly, I want to talk about the ADA touchpad. ADA stands for American Disability Act, and it is powered by a black USB connector cord from the touchscreen. If you ever want to self-calibrate, you can unplug the cord to the ADA pad, wait 30 seconds, and plug it back in, and it'll start a self-calibration of the ADA touchpad. Now, to go through the buttons here, you can see the top button right up here. That's to select the left or the right side of the dispenser. Keep in mind that there's dispensing options on the left and then also on the right, and that way you can switch back and forth. Now, if one side you're on, let's say you're on the left side, you can move those drink selections to the left. You can roll them to the left until you get what you want, or you can press this arrow and you can roll those drink selections to the right for whatever side of the unit that you're on. Once you get to the flavor you want, you press the button here, you press it, and the first option is the flavor that you want, the flavors that you want. And then the second press and hold will actually dispense the drink. And then there's also a button on the bottom here that so you can revert to the previous settings. Thank you for watching this video.